I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
How would you say it?
Hirsch.
Why would it start with an R?
Because it's an H.
It's an H.
Yeah, Hirsch. No.
Yeah, it's Hirsch.
No.
Seth Hirsch, no, I swear.
So you just came back from the studio?
Yeah, I was just at the studio with my buddy Tyler. He's a really dope engineer, producer. We're working on a song actually like a couple months ago, and then when I went back home to Ohio and got in that little accident or whatever, like I kind of delayed things, so we finally got to finish the song we've been working on for months.
You released the EP now, right?
A couple weeks ago.
Yes, and how long you've been working on that?
Whoa, that music is actually from like almost a year ago. I made that music back in like December of 2020.
2020, okay.
And I just put it out. I've been making music for a long time, like since I was like 16 maybe. Okay. So for a while, like over 10 years. So I just like took all my old music off the internet.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I kind of like, I'm constantly like evolving, like becoming a new person, and I finally like found my identity as an artist, I guess. And so that's why like even the songs from 2019, I feel like I can't even listen to them because I cringe so bad, you know? I feel like they're like so old.
Really? Can I say something? I love your new EP, but like I loved the one from 2019.
Really?
Yes, my favorite song is Living Room.
No way!
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Why? Why is that your favorite one?
I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I thought about making a game with you. I tell you my favorite song. You will have to tell me the story behind it.
Okay.
Okay, so Living Room is my favorite one. But my point is that when I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, I have to like tell you why those are my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And pretty much was like, okay, I like the vibes. You know,
just like the vibes?
I just like the vibes. I just think they're really good. Okay,
That's
so
a good reason to like something. If somebody said they like my song because they hate their dad, like I don't know, that's fine.
Okay,
I hope they don't hate their dad, but whatever.
Living Room is my favorite.
Wow, that's really interesting. I could see that, you know, especially you said that you're like really into mostly rock music. I could see how you would like that.
Yeah, you have some guitars in there.
I lived in New York, and when I left New York to really like focus on music. So I went back to Ohio, and my mom like lived in a really small apartment, and so I had to sleep on a couch. I literally had to sleep in the living room because like there wasn't a bedroom for me.
Oh,
so like
no way, really?
Yeah, and it was like I didn't have a car and stuff. So like I had to use my mom's car. Like she's a nurse, so she would go to work at like 5 a.m. So I like wake up at 5 a.m, like take her to work, and it's like cold. It's like super cold in Ohio. So like there's been other times like where I'll crash at people's houses if I'm staying in a different city. Oh, and when I came to LA towards the beginning of 2019, I was staying on my manager at the time's couch. So it was like this idea of like the couch was something, going from my mom's house in Ohio, her little apartment in Ohio, on her couch to like LA, staying on another couch. I think that when I made that song, I just felt a lot of weight crashing down on me because I had a lot of like, I just felt like a lot of pressure, and I was traveling a lot, but didn't even have my own space to like, I was sleeping on the couch. So, I mean, well, that song's kind of dark though, you know?
I was gonna say that. I liked the first EP better.
Really?
Maybe because of that.
Interesting.
I don't know, because like one of my other favorite songs is Dark Clouds in Ohio.
Oh yeah.
And then I really gave it a thought, like if I should talk to you about that or not, because that's like of all the songs, that sounds like one of the darkest to me.
Yeah.
But still, there's something about that song. I don't know. I just feel like you put so much in there that it is one of the best ones for me, at least.
Dark Clouds?
In Ohio.
Yeah, I mean that is like definitely one of the most emotional things I've ever made. No, I mean it's just like I wrote that song, like I'm from Ohio, and the song is basically about drug addiction, major epidemic in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I have so many friends like that I grew up with that became addicted to that, and one of my closest friends like passed from it growing up, and so like I wrote that song like really like his story affected me, and when I wrote that, it was just like, man, this place that I grew up in, Ohio, there's nothing here. Like it really does feel like there's just nothing. Like there's no hope. There's no hope for your, like it sounds super angsty and dramatic.
No.
But like it's kind of like there really isn't anything going on there that could give different people or outsiders like a reason to feel special or important. Like you kind of feel like the world doesn't care about you. It's not like you're living in LA and you see all these things going on and like, oh wow, I could be there one day. You're like in Ohio, and you're like wow, this stuff seems so far away. So the idea of that song is just kind of like this dark cloud that's always over top, and like the feeling of wanting to escape it
So you like LA better?
In some ways. I think the coolest thing about LA is the people that are here, and like the way that people connect with each other here is really special for sure.
Why?
You can just randomly go, like you can, like how we met at a party, or like you can just go to a party and like talk to someone and you might not even know at all what they do and just have a great time with them. Later you can find out they do something totally different from you, but maybe they're succeeding in it, and then somehow y'all find a way to work together.
Yeah.
It's like really special.
Like the way that you always know someone who knows.
Yeah,
someone.
like it's very interesting, like how small the world is out here. But you know, there's certain things I really miss about Ohio. Like people in Ohio are all about. I just feel like it's a very humble place, you know? It's all about being true.
No, I love Los Angeles. Like, I lived in other cities. I'm not from here, obviously. But I feel like sometimes you never know if people, they actually want to be your friend, they actually want to be with you, or if they want something else.
I would say that that's definitely, I think a lot of people feel that way about LA. And it's true. I mean...
You lived in New York, too?
Yeah.
For how long?
Dude, like almost 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I lived in New York for a year and
really?
I hate it. Yeah.
Really? You hated it? Where'd you live?
I lived in Upper West Side.
Oh, dang. Okay, you lived in Manhattan.
Yes. It's a lot because I lived in Brooklyn for a month and I was like, I regret it so much because Brooklyn is like, it's not like overwhelming like Manhattan is.
Yeah, Manhattan's like overwhelming in a not fun way.
Yeah,
like it's literally just like it's busy.
I got a tattoo and it has a beer. It's like, can you see it?
Oh yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
Wait, why'd you get that if you hate New York?
I didn't like living in New York, but I still think it's something really cool. You know, like to be young and live in New York by yourself, it's a thing.
You went to New York before LA?
No, I lived in LA, then New York, then LA. Burning Alive.
I think these songs all kind of came about at the same time period actually. Burning Alive I actually kind of started working on it a while ago. I just I forgot about it. But like when it was, or like last year when it was like there was a lot of protests going on. It's a song about like, I feel like all my music's kind of about the same thing honestly, but it was a song about just like having regret and like trying to overcome the feelings of regret while the future is totally uncertain. And a big, honestly, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a big thing about that song is like judging myself. It was like about me judging myself. Like burning alive, like eating myself up.
I don't know, make you uncomfortable, but I kind of felt that. Do you like judge yourself a lot? Like you too hard on yourself?
Yeah, I'm way too hard on myself.
I could feel that.
Damn, from the music?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I could feel that. It's good because I was listening to your music and I was like, okay, I wish I could express myself like that because at least you put it out and then you feel that relief.
Definitely.
Right?
It's almost like, honestly, and it's the same reason I make music, I just can't not do it. Like I have to do it. And it's like just making songs like this like make me feel better about it. Honestly, I don't even know. I just feel like I have to say it. It's just I have to say it. Like I don't that's funny that you said that because definitely like when I made all three of these songs, like I was definitely in a period where I felt like I was doing everything wrong in my life. I was like, damn, I fucked that up. I fucked up. Like I did.
Is it better now?
Yeah, I think now I'm just like I don't even need to have an opinion. As long as I'm being true to myself and being honest with myself, I have nothing to worry about.
Alright, and the other song was Pros and Cons that I really liked.
Oh yeah, why do you really like that one?
It was a bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
The lyrics are really cool too, but...
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that one's, that's an interesting song. I just wanted to make something that people would like want to like go out, like if you heard it at a party or something.
Right.
Like, this type.
Yeah.
I just want to, it's like just staying locked and like, yo, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it. Like, I don't care.
The cover of your EP is from your accident.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
honestly, the accident is, that's why I dropped my music. Cause all that music I have so much music that's finished that I've just been sitting on because like.
Oh, you wouldn't release that?
Yeah, like, and.
No.
I just didn't know. I don't know, you know, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my stuff sometimes, you know, like this music is important to me, just like everything I make, and I just wanted to make sure I had the right situation to like put it out. But after this accident happened, I was like, bro, nothing's promised, like nothing moves unless I move. Like, I'm just gonna put it out. I just want to share it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share it with people.
We don't have
we
to,
can talk about
but
it.
what happened, like, in the...
It was dumb. It was like some Ohio stuff. It was just I was
It was in
Ohio. Yeah, it was my hometown. I was having a photo shoot taken behind this like abandoned mall, and I had my bag and it had all my like jewelry in it, like some very vintage jewelry. Like, I love opal. It had like a very nice opal piece in it, like some important things to me. And like, you know, I at the time I really didn't have much, so like that was everything valuable to me was in that bag. It was just like sitting there, and I'm having some photos taken like a couple feet away or whatever, like a little bit farther away. These kids come up basically, and they look at my bag, and I'm like, okay. One of them leaves and gets into a car that's parked there, like a Mustang, like a big, like a fast car, and like pulls up while the other guy's waiting there. So I was like, okay, I already know what's gonna happen. So I started to walk over, and the guy that was waiting there grabbed my bag and jumped in the car. And I ran and jumped on their car, and I reached in and grabbed my bag out. And the guy grabbed my arm and the bag and pulled it back into the car.
Right.
And then the driver sped off, like floored it. So I got flipped like off the car onto the ground. My arm was like holding onto the bag, and they took off, and I was like dragging.
Okay.
Yeah, well like I didn't really hit my arm that bad until. Yeah, I mean it's healed up a lot. If you.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
It's healed up a lot. Anyway, like I just let go of my bag and just protected my head, and all my stuff is gone. But you know what, dude? Like I didn't even in the moment I wasn't even thinking. I just reacted.
Right.
Like I just went after them and went after my stuff, and like it taught me like, bro, literally your life can end so fast. Yeah. Like. There was so many moments where that was happening. I mean, it happened really quickly, but I remember like being like my arm was stuck and I was dragging and I was trying to figure out what is actually happening right now. And I just looked back and saw the huge tires from the Mustang, and I could like feel the heat from the tires, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. So I don't know. It just taught me that I feel like my life has a purpose. I'm super lucky that I didn't get really badly hurt.
So like those songs you wouldn't release now. So when would you?
I don't know. I
Never.
I just don't know. I'm just like, cause I do like other stuff besides music, and that sounds so dumb to say it like that, but it's like I guess I wasn't in a space to be like I want to share my music with everybody right now. I don't know how to explain it. Like just still figuring out like how I felt. I don't know.
But music is your main thing.
Yeah, I mean, being a good person is my main thing.
No, but like talking about your career.
My career? Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Definitely, I mean... But
if you stop shipping, there's never like a good moment to release anything.
That's right. I'm definitely excited to share UltraSnack with people, what I just put out, so I'm definitely like excited to explore that world more and like make more visuals of those songs.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Are you gonna make like any music videos or anything?
Yeah, well 2 of them are already shot. They just need to be edited.
Oh, okay.
So pros and cons video shot already. Yeah, that's gonna be a really interesting video. It's actually been shot twice.
Really?
Yeah, so like I may be shot a 3rd time, and then it's all good. I don't know. You'll see when I put it out. It's gonna be very interesting like when it's put together. Yeah. And I don't even know if it's gonna work, but I'm excited.
Yeah, but we're never gonna know if you don't put it out. The day that we met, that we were talking, someone talked about you making a song with Mac Miller.
Yeah.
I didn't understand this situation quite well because it was a party, everything was loud, and there were so many things going on. So again, if you don't want to talk about it, totally fine. But I just got curious to know like what happened to the song.
Did you listen to the song? Did you?
I can't. I couldn't find it because I was like wondering if I should talk about it or not, because it was like it must be delicate in so many ways, like in legal ways, in emotional ways. Let's put it that way. It's a song that was supposed to be on your album.
Yeah.
And then now you just cannot use the song anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's a bit blurred to me. Because everything happened around 2019.
Yeah.
Including the song.
Yeah.
And then like all your work, it's from 2019 through now. What is keeping me in my mind is that it's supposed to be on your first album. So it's like, okay, you didn't release the album.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah.
You know, like
so,
that's kind of like what I want to know.
Yeah, that song was definitely gonna be on my album, but unfortunately, unfortunately, like Mac passed away, and the song became like much bigger than me, much bigger than, and yeah, so I'm just an artist that wants to make music, and I got super lucky to be on a song with him, and because of how things happened around that time, like it was just definitely better off not, you know.
No, I understand.
But it's a really, really special record. Like, it's a really amazing song. Like, I feel so blessed that I was able to be a part of that, and I hope one day people hear it. Like, I hope one day it can come out. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it definitely put a lot of things in perspective for me, though, because it was like me growing up where I grew up in Cincinnati. It's pretty close to like where he was from. He's from Pittsburgh, and like a ton of people growing up in high school, like everybody loves Mac Miller, and like, so it was just crazy that like I ended up, that was even something possible for me. And I think like that revelation as well, like it made me like, I got like electrocuted like with this massive force of so many things, like holy, like I can't believe this is actually happening to me. And it's actually like, I'm actually like, I don't know, like it's crazy that I'm actually able to be in the studio with people that are like doing things of this magnitude, and I think like I needed a second to like to recalibrate. And yeah, it's just something that honestly like I feel very I don't know the right word to put to it, but that is definitely something that I treat with a lot of respect and a lot of like,
I can feel that.
It's sacred. I mean, that's really like sacred, and
I can feel that.
I wouldn't, you know, it's not something I'm gonna go around and brag about, because although like, yeah, dude, I believe the song is an incredible song, and I'm so lucky.
I mean, two artists that I like. It must be, you know.
Yeah, and the production by Knots is unreal, dude. But yeah, there's no point to flex about anything anyway.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right, so let's make the vibe lighter.
Yeah.
Do you think about putting your song on TikTok or something?
Yeah, no, I
changed like completely like.
My songs are on TikTok, just nobody makes anything to that.
Okay, we
but
have to change that.
Well, Burning Alive, no, people like really like Burning Alive. There's a handful of TikToks to it.
No, but my question has a point. I feel like nowadays to kind of blow up, you have to blow up on TikTok first. Thinking about it.
What I really like about TikTok, and definitely me as like an artist, it's been like fueling this in me, is it's all about like fun, and like, so I think it's really sick that people are like reverse engineering it, and they're like, okay, in this part of the song there's gonna be a countdown, there's gonna be like a weird sound effect, like oh my god, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's sick, and I think music is just like I have that song Dark Clouds in Ohio. Music can be super depressing and very real and raw, but it can also be super silly and fun. So like, yeah, some of the stuff I'm working on right now, I would say, is definitely like, I'm experimenting a lot more. Oh, that's for me. I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like it's easier with social media or harder?
Honestly, for me, like for a while, I think it did feel kind of overwhelming, but it's because like I have such a background like editing videos, and like growing up I used to always edit skateboarding videos and stuff, so like it's hard for me to like not care that much about it. So it's almost like a giant burden where it's like, okay, I'm caring a lot about the music, I'm caring a lot about the music video or whatever that aspect of it is, and now I'm caring a lot about the presentation. It's like to the perfectionist artist, which is bad, but like the overthinking artist, it can feel so overwhelming. But now the place I'm at is like, I don't even care. I'm just making cool stuff that I want to share with people.
Yeah, like doesn't have to do anything with your music. But when is your birthday?
My birthday, October 2nd.
Libra?
Yeah.
I would guess Libra.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
What's Libra?
Because like Libra is more like it's very artistic, you know. They like to keep the harmony.
Yeah.
You know, care a lot about aesthetics, for example.
Yeah.
So like me, for example, like when we were talking about where to shoot the video, like that, I know it's kind of stupid, but that was like my number one concern, like is the aesthetic of the video.
When's your birthday?
Maybe our first. I'm Aquarius.
You got a lot of Libra in there.
Yes, I gotta. I'm almost one of you. Okay.
Okay. Well,
All right.
Well, you're not.
Thank you. An artist that you really want to make a song with.
Ooh.
The real game is like you have to say the first thing that comes on your mind.
Okay.
But I'm being nice.
Okay, let's go.
An artist that you really want to make a song with.
Gwen Stefani.
How?
How?
Yeah, because the style is really different. Like,
No,
did you think about
you
it?
think it's different, but if you listen to her music, you'd be like, dang, Gwen Stefani
Really?
is super diverse.
Really?
Yeah.
I just know like the very basic stuff of her.
Did you ever listen to No Doubt?
Yes.
Okay, listen to No Doubt, any of their albums, then listen to Love Angel Music Baby.
Okay.
Then listen to all of her albums. Like she is such an artist. Like, so I feel like I don't know what that middle ground would look like between whatever I would do and what she would do, but
right.
I know that it would be sick. Like I know that it would be
No,
very
I
special.
want to hear that.
Yeah, okay.
No, I want to
make
hear
it
that.
happen, Cami.
3 main influences.
Spirituality,
Mm-hmm.
food, and colors.
Okay, and what about like music influences? But I love that. Thank you for I like that.
3 musical influences.
Yes.
I gotta say Kid Cudi. I'm gonna say Pharrell.
Okay.
And NERD. So Pharrell and Chad, like I'm gonna say NERD. And the third one, ooh. 3 Days Grace. I don't know why.
When I put my Spotify on shuffle.
It just ruins your day as soon as it comes on.
Okay,
That's
one
funny.
thing. Like that day that I shared the song of Linkin Park with Jay-Z.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I should've
Thank you.
said-
And you said that it's a really good song. And I was like, I don't know if he's talking mainly about the part of Jay-Z or Linkin Park or both.
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 I should have said both of those dudes. Jay-Z to me is he's the best rapper alive.
He's really good.
He is the best like lyrical rapper alive.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And then Linkin Park, I was totally obsessed with Linkin Park growing up. Like
Same.
I listened to Hybrid Theory. Like I don't know.
Yeah, same. All right. A festival that you really want to play at, or a venue.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. Have you watched that show in there?
No, I've actually never seen a show
do you
there.
wanna hear
I've walked by it hundreds of times. Like
No, I saw the Who in Madison Square Garden.
whoa.
Yes, like 2019 when I was living there.
Oh wow.
And it was really bizarre because when I saw that, my mom sent me a picture of my diary that when I was like about 12 or 13, I said that someday I would watch a show of the Who at Madison Square Garden.
No way.
Yes.
That's so
I have
random.
to find that. And I know. And I was like,
Why?
really? I don't know.
Why did you say that?
I probably saw on MTV or something like that. And then I wrote that.
Why would you say something like that?
I don't know. I think I have a power, okay? I have projection.
Yeah, no, you were like doing like some gratitude journaling and stuff like early on.
Yeah,
Like,
I discovered manifesting.
Yeah.
I invented manifesting.
Yeah, you
Before me, there's no
The
manifesting.
Who should be thanking you for like
I
making
know.
that show happen.
I know. Okay.
They're so ungrateful.
They are. I
Yeah,
know.
They should write in gratitude
They
journals.
pretend they don't know me. They
they're
they're
like who?
bitches. You have to answer fast. An album to listen to for the rest of your life.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Which one?
Californication.
An artist to go on tour with. They could be opening for you, or you could be opening for them.
Blink-182.
Really?
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, of course. I don't know why I said that though, but yeah.
okay, no, it's what you're feeling.
Or is it supposed to be relevant? Is it supposed to be more relevant?
No. Hey, it's not like they're not relevant.
No,
but
you know what actually would be sick?
I'm just surprised.
It'd be sick if I went on tour with Billie Eilish.
That I can feel more.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that I can kind of do.
That would be tight if I went on tour. That would be sick if I went on tour and they all opened for me. Billie Eilish, Drake, and The Weeknd.
They open
And they
for
opened
you.
for me. That'd
Yeah.
be sick.
Yeah, it's very basic thing.
It's the most likely thing to
But
happen.
you see, yeah, I started the video saying how humble you are, and that's the confirmation.
I'm so fucking humble.
You are.
It's disgusting how everybody doesn't know how humble.
Yeah, the last thing I have to say, I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
How would you say it?
Hirsch.
Why would it start with an R?
Because it's an H.
It's an H.
Yeah, Hirsch. No.
Yeah, it's Hirsch.
No.
Seth Hirsch, no, I swear. But
I was thinking about it, like I have to start a video introducing him, and I was like, Dan, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
It's tough. I mean,
I have the excuse that I'm not from here.
Yeah, and that can work for everything.
That can work for
I'm
everything.
not from here either, you know? From Ohio.
But they pronounce your name the same in Ohio.
No, they don't. They go, Seth Hirsch.
That's kind of like
Out here they go, how do you pronounce your last name?
Okay, do you want to say something? Where they can find you, or your music, or a message for the world, like what's the meaning of life?
Yeah, what's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is go outside or go inside. But make sure you're not hurting other people.
Yes, I like that.
Yep, find me at Seth Hirsch, @SethHirsch_.
Yay! We got it. Thank you.